Hey, what's up, guys? Anthony here with PG2 Podcast. As promised, I watched Man of Superman, Man of Tomorrow, and I had read that the miniseries, comic book actually, and I wasn't too much of a fan. To me, there was a couple in the series that I did like, but to me, it seemed like they were trying to rewrite and present a different Superman that Snyder was putting out there. I just got the vibes off of that. That's just my personal opinion on it. And they were trying to write a Superman that was more Boy Scouty. Um, even though this movie I just watched, there was deaths. There was some corny parts in it that, I mean, come on, there's a monster that's trying to kill humanity and he's trying to reason with it, which I'm like, what the hell are you doing, dude? So I took some notes here. So basically, this is going to be spoilers from here on out. So don't get mad about if I'm talking about what's going on here. This is Superman, Man of Tomorrow. I bought it on Amazon Prime, and my number out of it, like it has a average there of 6.4. I'm about a 7 out of 10 on this movie. The movie starts off with Lex Luthor sending a satellite out of space. There's some corruption. I mean, some of this goes in line with the comic. I'm still watching the direct couple minutes of the end here, which then triggers Lobo, the bounty hunter, to come look for the last Kryptonian Superman. And as I'm seeing now, Lobo's alive after blowing himself up. It's just, I guess there is no death in this movie either. So back to the storyline. So then this triggers Lobo to come and look for Superman, hunt him down. As they're fighting, Lobo throws a bomb or some kind of grenade, and it there's this guy at Star Labs named Rudy. He's the janitor, and that explodes in Star Labs, and this goo goes all over Rudy, who is a veteran from the military, and he becomes the villain Parasite. Now, Parasite, anything he touches, he absorbs. So the Parasite is very similar to the way that Doomsday was written in BVS. So um, it's almost like every time they're shooting him, he absorbs that energy. Anytime um, there's differences. So like when Superman is fighting Parasite absorbs his powers, memories, and everything like that, where Doomsday didn't. But the fight scene from BVS looks kind of similar to that fight scene a little bit with Lobo and especially with Parasite. So Superman and Lobo fight first before anything. So Parasite comes a little later, and then the Superman and Lobo fight's pretty good. I mean, it lasts pretty long, and then all of a sudden you see an alien show up, which is Martian Manhunter, which was cool to see him in the movie, as well. I can't wait to see him in in the Snyder cut. Um, and there's a couple of cool things here where like Martha made Superman's suit, his mother, because every time he kept going out of space, his clothes would burn off from the atmosphere. Um, and so she made the suit out of a fabric that they found in the ship when he was a kid. And the movie starts off again with sorry, I'm jumping all over the place because I just got done watching it. As he's a kid, he's watching the TV with his friend, and they're watching an alien movie, and he's depressed because he is seen as an alien, Clark Kent, and he doesn't want to be an alien. So back to all of this: Lobo fighting, parasites created. Martha creates the Superman suit. Um, Lois Lane's kind of like real firm character in this one. I don't see any love interest at all from Clark Kent to her. I didn't see it. And if I remember correctly, in this comic with them, she is actually more in love with Lex in one of the series, and I wanted to see that actually because that one caught my eye better. And that one miniseries with I think it's Superman of Tomorrow. Um, Lex Luthor and Lois have a kid, and it's a cycle. Now maybe it's something else. It's too late. I won't get into it. But yeah, so I didn't see a love interest between Clark Kent and Lois. Um, what happens is Superman then needs to figure out because he tries fighting um, Parasite and he gets his butt kicked. Parasite absorbs all his energy. Parasite then kills Martian Manhunter by using Superman's powers against him. So Parasite's getting stronger and stronger. Superman lost some of his powers. He goes to Lex Luthor, who's in jail, to ask him to help him because he can't think of a way to beat Parasite. Lex Luthor then buys the company who is holding, maybe it was Star Labs, who was holding Lobo captive because Lobo didn't die at that point. And Lobo was fighting Superman with a kryptonite ring. So Lex Luthor thought that this kryptonite ring could then defeat Parasite, since Parasite is using Superman's powers as well. So Lobo, Lex Luthor, and Superman get together to fight Parasite. Parasite at this point shows up and he looks like a Demogorgon from Stranger Things. And he is about 200 feet taller. He's bigger than a building. And Lobo's trying to fight him. Lobo has a bunch of bombs connected to him and blows himself up and just completely kills himself into little pieces. And that doesn't kill Parasite. Superman then asks Lex Luthor for help, and Lex Luthor um, has the ring and he puts it into a I forgot what you call it, some kind of machine gun powering thing, and he shoots Parasite with it with the kryptonite ring. And sorry, this is boring, but this is the way the movie went. And then he shoots Parasite with the kryptonite ring, and that kind of like knocks him out. And then Lex Luthor's thinking about killing Superman while he's at it because he hates Superman. And lo and behold, Martian Manhunter is not dead. He comes back, and Martian Manhunter literally says, "You saw what I wanted," meaning a Parasite. He saw what I wanted it to see. So even though you completely seen Martian Manhunter get burned and killed, he's not dead. At the end of the movie, I guess as I was watching it here, Lobo's not dead. So everybody that was supposed to die doesn't die, and we're back to this DC crap where it's cookie cutter Boy Scout, and it just makes me mad. I just finished watching it, like as I'm on video here. It had good promise, but that's what makes this Snyderverse so awesome. Is that stuff goes down and it's real. It's not a cookie cutter stuff. Not saying Marvel has those issues. I mean, is Iron Man really dead or whatever? I don't know, but usually when they killed off somebody, they killed them off. But then you still have the Gamora and thing. I don't want to get into all that. It's another video, but they're different. Like these people just came back. Lobo came back like nothing never happened to him, and so the Martian Manhunter came back at the end of this movie like nothing never happened to them. So it is. If I would have to say, man, that I was talking, I was like, yeah, that's not that bad, but that ending really was horrible. By the end of the movie, it looked like a large Demigorgon mixed in with a Godzilla parasite, and I could see where they were using some doomsday tones that whole BVS scene, even though this was written, I think this miniseries written in 2015 or so, or 16. This movie just came out 2020, so it looks like they took scenes right from BVS or concepts and tried to put them in, but make it Boy Scouty, and that's where they fail at making these type of movies, man. I don't know. On Amazon, it has a 4.5 out of 5. I I don't see that. I thought it was okay. I'm gonna stick with my 7. 7 out of 10 is a good number. But yeah, that's my review on Man of Tomorrow, Superman. Check it out yourself. Um, and tell me what you think if you do watch it. Um, but I'm sorry that it wasn't as like I'm like, oh, did you see that? As passionate I was at the 2 minutes and 32 seconds I seen in the Snyder trailer watching this movie. That's what happened. They fought Parasite. Robo died. Martian Manhunter died. They came back to life. Nothing really happened. Um, Instead of Superman trying to seriously kill Parasite, he talks to Parasite and says, "Rudy, I know you're in there. You can come out, and you were a good person. Well, I'm a good person." He turns to the people. I'm an alien, and he's not the alien. I'm the alien. I'm Kal-El, and he's actually a good person. After Parasite literally just destroyed the freaking city and probably killed countless people. This is what they want the Superman to turn to the people as the reporters are all on this bridge or boat or for whatever reason. This is at the very end. It's it's almost laughable, but that's what happened. Um, but all right, take care, everyone. I said I was going to review that. I'm going to review that. If you got any suggestions on comic book movie wise, hit it up, and I'll get a chance to watch it, critique it, take notes, and review it. Take care, everyone.